of people were a little confused as to what a RSS feed is and how you use it to help promote your product or your website and things like that. Most importantly, how to use your RSS feed to auto post. So while you're on vacation, you know, your feed can be used to post your content to social media, things like that. It's it sounds horribly complicated, but it's really not. Basically, what an RSS feed is, and I've called up some of my store feeds here. You basically have your link, you have your ID number for your site. You basically type in the code that you want. I chose popularity, so the most popular thing from my store is going to be in this RSS feed. Now, all you do to make a feed, if you don't know how to write the code yourself, is you can go to a site like this. This is Feedity, something like that. Basically, you type in the web page. Could be your main page for YouTube or whatever. Your most popular video or something like that. Usually people go for the most popular thing at that time. And every time popularity or something else becomes popular or something like that, it'll change. But basically you need to get the right algorithm. So after you have that done on a site like this, you go over to a site like Hootsuite. What Hootsuite will do is it'll schedule posts for you. So basically you can type the post in yourself and schedule, this is going to post this time next week or something like that. Or you can type in your feeds and it will auto post every time something gets viewed or something gets popular or something gets changed. I have two RSS feeds attached that will auto post to my Twitter account. And basically all you do is you click on the social network, check this feed for a new post every, 24 hours. When new posts are found, send up to one at a time, because you don't want to spam all of your sites. So you have to be very careful with your auto posting, because you really don't want to spam your social media network, because that'll turn people off. Maybe once a day, something like that, twice a day, but you don't want to do too much. Then you can include your own text, like check this out and things like that. This has been, Hootsuite has been very helpful for me when it comes to auto posting and things like that. I can be on vacation, and my every day I'll be posting content about my stores. Every day, there'll be a product that shows up, something like that. So it's important to use the tools that you have available to you. As far as YouTube goes, which most people are on, I would find an RSS feed. Instead of popularity, you'd go for like the last post, so they're not posting the same thing every day. You kind of want to mix it up a little bit, but that's kind of what an RSS feed is. It's basically rich site symmetry. Okay, an RSS feed, what it does, what its job is, basically publishes frequently updated information. So what is the most updated thing on your YouTube page? Well, that's when you make a new YouTube video, obviously. So I would put like latest video or something in your feed, and then go to a site like Hootsuite after you get your code and sign up. It's free. Type it in, and you'll be plastering the internet with your content in no time. Now, another thing I want to quick bring up, if I can, is about YouTube. And most content creators don't do this, and it drives me nuts because the tools are available. They're right in front of you. All you got to do is research them and find them. Even if you don't quite get using RSS feeds and things like that, you can do other things. As soon as this page loads, there you go. You grab a video. Let's see. We'll use James May for this example. He's he's a trip. I like James May. Pause that. Copyright and all. I don't really want his content on my channel. Stop. Okay. After you stop, you go down here, and I want you to notice something. Look at all of the different social medias that YouTube has provided for you to share your content. Now, this is extremely important. The best way, okay, to get the word out about your channel is, of course, tag appropriately, number one, because if you have spammy tags, YouTube is going to bury you. I am on all of these except for, I think, the last three. But yeah, every time I auto post to Twitter every time I make a video, so I don't worry about that. I think the same thing to Google Plus. But you got site like StumbleUpon, you got Tumblr, which is huge, you got Facebook, which is even huger, you got Pinterest, which I know Pinterest is kind of a girly site. A lot of women do their I guess recipes and clothing and things like that. But why not post your stuff there too? I mean, you never know who's going to come across it. Of course, Blogger is a staple. I probably have 15 to 20 blogs, and I'll share a video there from time to time. LinkedIn, of course, is another pretty big one. Reddit. Some people absolutely love Reddit and swear by Reddit. I think I think it's a little awkward myself, just because I'm just not used to it. I like GUIs, and Reddit isn't really a GUI site. I guess I'm gonna have to explain what that is. A GUI is basically it's a picture that represents a command, basically. As far as like computers go, it's looking at the Windows key and knowing that that's the Windows key. The Internet Explorer with a giant E, the Amazon with a giant A. It's basically a picture that represents a command. Reddit doesn't have pictures that represent commands. They have basically everything is written out, which I find a little annoying, but I digress. I hope you guys are following this because it's a little technical, but the best way to get your word out, I think, is beating the pavement yourself. And when you have the ability to share stuff, go ahead and share it. You have all of these links below you. Sign up for all of these accounts, and just start posting stuff. After everything is all set up, and you've signed up and you have the account, it's really easy to just post stuff. I mean, all the work is basically signing up, and that only takes a few minutes for each site. You know what I'm saying? So I would go ahead and do that if you don't want to do the RSS feed route, if that's a little too complicated. I kind of do both. I kind of do both, but I just wanted to show you in case you decide to tinker around with Hootsuite again. Let's bring this over here so you can see all the buttons. Basically, once you're on Hootsuite, you have Publisher, and then you go down to RSS feeds here. That's where you basically type in your code, and it's really simple. I would encourage anybody to try to figure this stuff out, because it is important. and my free software only allows me to do 10 minutes at a time. And I guess I was just a deluge of information that kept coming and coming until I went over 10 minutes. But anyway, you get the idea. I was about done anyway. Just do the best you can with what you got, and always be searching. One last tidbit of advice that I do want to share before I move on, and that is, there are a lot of legit sites out there, and the legit websites don't promise you anything and are generally a lot of work. Okay? The sites you want to keep an eye out for and the sites you want to avoid are the ones that promise you the world with absolutely no work involved or very little effort. That's probably a scam. A website that wants money up front, no. You can get stuff done for free online, and the legit sites are going to let you do stuff for free online, like Hootsuite here, and even the Bandicam, even the screens shot software that cut me off after 10 minutes. It's legit. It's free. Just be careful. Free sites are quirky, sure, but they're usually legit if they don't promise you anything. If they're a lot of work and they don't promise you anything, they're probably legit. So, kind of wanted to leave y'all with that. I hope my rather intense overview of all of this stuff helped somebody. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all on the flip side. And that's all I got. So I'm out.
Hello, thanks for watching. If you don't mind, if you could like and subscribe, that would be lovely. Thank you, and have a nice day.